you read the title of the video. There is about almost 8 billion people. I'm going to double check, but yeah, just about 8 billion people on the planet, right? And a lot of you people think that all 8 billion give a shit about you. And I'm here to tell you that there's probably maybe 5 or 10 people that actually give a shit. The rest don't. And, you know, people might say they do, but they don't. People don't care. They may pretend to care and they may pretend to, you know, be interested, but it's very often that they just don't care. Because the world's self-centered, and that's not a bad thing, but, you know, the world is, they pretend to care, but at the end of the day, they're only caring because it'll benefit them in some way. At the end of the day, that's all we do anything for. So for you to think that everyone around you cares about you and whatever you're going through is not only wrong, but naive. And yeah, you gotta wake up to yourself. I'm just going to move this a little bit this way because the lighting's a bit shit. That's better. And yeah, we all have hardships and, you know, difficulties in life, but I don't know if that's straight. We all have difficulties and hardships in life, and we all want to feel like we're important. But the sooner you realize that you're not special, that you're normally not that special, the sooner you'll understand that there's no point projecting things onto other people and getting caught up in all of this, you know, the bullshit of like trying to get people to care about you. Now, obviously, you can. There'll be a handful of people, you know, your parents maybe, or you may have a significant other or close friends may, but if you try and tell the world your problems, they're going to just completely, they're going to either pretend to care and not care, or just completely ignore you and go on with their lives. And so there's no point. Just don't waste your time on that shit. You're not going to get anything out of it. You're only going to make yourself seem like an attention seeker, and that's a pretty harmful trait. It's just, there's no benefit to trying to get people's attention. Just, you know, go about your life, and if you do things the right way, you will garner attention without actually trying to get attention. So you should completely forget about all of the hard times that you're going through or have been through, because no one cares. And that's why I don't really talk about it much, because I can talk about all of the things I've been through, but you don't actually care. And you may like to believe, but I know you don't, and so there's no point, you know. I'll talk about something that actually benefits you, so we both benefit from this. It's not just a one-way street. Me telling you my life story to make me feel better when you're getting nothing out of it. So that's why I talk about the things I do. I don't talk about many personal events. I don't talk about. I don't tell many stories. Let me know if you do want to hear stories, because it's easy content. But I feel like these provide more value. And if you learn to go and interact with people that for the sake of having that reciprocal value, you're going to build more genuine connections. Because you're not just going out and trying to get that one-way street of look at me, look at me, look at me, and the people are like, well, no, why would I look at you when I can look at myself? Because everyone wants to be the center of attention in one way or another. And you've got to find ways to make it so both you and your audience, or the person you're talking to, or whatever scenario, both benefit. Because that way you'll, not only in business and all that, but even just in personal social life, like if you're having a conversation, you know, making the other person feel respected and all that, and that way, and letting the other person speak and tell their side of things, that kind of stuff. And that way you're going to feel like, you're going to get other people to feel like that they feel respected when they talk to you, and that's how good connections bond. So there's no point in going around and telling about, oh, look at me, I've had all this trauma and all that. You see people all the time, and you may know of people who just trauma dump on everyone, and you don't actually care, because why should you? Like, it's not my problem. And that's just the way the world works. It may seem harsh, but it is. And there's no point getting caught up on it. And, you know, like, yeah, of course, you deal with it on your own and you learn to manage whatever you've been through, but don't go and project that shit on other people, because I know for a fact it won't be taken kindly. So just, you know, go about your life, vibe, work hard, and when someone asks you about it, you know, like, you know, how things doing and whatnot, and when there's a genuine time for it, yeah. But don't go out of your way to try and get other people to care about what you think or what you have to say. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. I know there's a lot of narcissists out in the world, and I wanted to just kind of have my input on it, because there's a lot of shit, a lot of people trying to get attention, and they're doing it in the wrong way. And I don't appreciate that, and I'm sure yous don't either. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. It's a little on the short side, but oh well, cry about it. If you're still here at the end of the video, I love you, and remember, life is what you make it.